The midterm is now ready, and I want to come to you with a very important tip. I put it in the instructions when you first opened up the quiz where I have my instructions, but I wanted to tell this to you again verbally and really stress the importance. It's going to be 20 questions on this midterm, and all the questions are fill in the blank. Now, if you've had Blackboard before, you might know that with fill in the blank questions, if you don't type it in the same way I typed in the answers, even though you've got the right words, but they're not like spelled right, or a word isn't capitalized like it's in the text, then it's going to mark it wrong. So be very careful. If you do mistype or misspell, that's like part of this quiz. This is an English class. You should be able to have the material right in front of you and be able to spell the word correctly. But what I wanted to tell you is be sure to capitalize. Like I'll give you an example. In that essay on the principles of poor writing, I'm looking at paragraph 2, the second page, where he's talking about the principles of poor writing. And there's 3 of them. And number 2 says, be verbose, vague, and pompous. Now, these blanks might only be 3 blanks there for these 3 things. But that means in the second blank, you want to put all 4 of those words. And be sure to capitalize be. Be verbose, vague, and pompous. So be sure to spell the words correctly, capitalize. If there's any with quotation marks around them, be sure to put that in there too, if I don't have them up in the question itself. So be aware of that as you do this. If you does show up as being wrong because you misspelled, I'll take a look at it and see what I think. But much like I just said, this is an English class, so you should be able to just right in front of you spell the word correctly. But be sure to capitalize or put any kind of punctuation that's in there too, like the commas that are in that. Be verbose, comma, vague, comma, and pompous. Okay, so be sure to put all that in there. What I want to do with the rest of the grading this week is I was trying to get all the discussions graded first, but I think what I want to get done first is your paragraph introductions and your thesis. So this next thing you're working on next week is your first draft. So I want to get you to get all my comments on those first as you prepare to do your first draft. But that's it. The quiz is ready to go. Let me know if you have any questions or problems, and I will talk to you later.